Let's be real for a second. How many times have you told yourself, I'm totally going to get my life together, starting tomorrow? And then tomorrow shows up, and suddenly, cleaning your room, binge-watching that new Netflix show, or deep diving into TikTok seems like a way more urgent priority. Sound familiar? Don't worry, you're not alone. Most of us are walking around with to-do lists that are more like guilt trip scrolls from the productivity gods, judging us for all the unchecked boxes. But here's the thing. What if I told you that getting things done doesn't have to feel so impossible? No, you don't need a magical 25th hour in the day or a caffeine 4 drip to finally crush your goals. You just need a new approach. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. Whether you're the kind of person who procrastinates on starting something or someone who gets overwhelmed halfway through, this video is about breaking the cycle. So, if you're tired of wasting time, tired of feeling stuck, and ready to finally take control of your day, and maybe even impress your future self, keep watching. Because we're about to break down some simple, practical, and actually doable tips to turn, I'll do it later, into it's already done. First off, let's talk about why we waste time in the first place. Spoiler alert, it's not because we're lazy. It's because we're overwhelmed, distracted, or just straight up scared of failure. So, here's step 1. Get brutally honest with yourself. What's really stopping you? Is it that the task feels too big? Or are you worried it won't turn out perfect? Either way, let's rip off the Band-Aid. Take that giant, scary task and break it down into smaller, bite-sized pieces. You're not writing a whole essay, you're just outlining the intro. You're not cleaning the entire house, you're just tackling the kitchen counter. Smaller steps equals smaller excuses. Now, let's talk about that thing we all love to hate: distractions. Here's the truth. Your phone is basically a procrastination portal in your pocket. And yeah, I get it. TikTok's algorithm feels like it was built specifically for your soul. But if you're serious about getting things done, you need to set some boundaries. Try this. Turn on Do Not Disturb mode, move your phone to another room, or, brace yourself, actually turn it off. Gasp! Trust me, the world won't collapse if you're unreachable for an hour. And while you're at it, take control of your environment. Create a space where you actually want to work, not scroll. Okay, step 3. Stop waiting to feel motivated. Motivation is a fickle little liar that shows up after you've already started working, not before. So instead of waiting for that magical moment where you suddenly want to be productive, just commit to doing 5 minutes of whatever task you've been avoiding. Set a timer. 5 minutes. That's it. 9 times out of 10, you'll trick yourself into getting into the flow, and before you know it, you're actually being productive. It's like the gym. The hardest part is just showing up. Next up, let's tackle the art of saying no. Fun fact: not everything on your plate deserves your energy. If you're constantly overcommitting, you're basically setting yourself up to fail. So, here's a hot take. You don't have to do it all. Learn to prioritize what actually matters and don't be afraid to say, sorry, I can't. Pro tip: you don't need to over-explain or justify your no. A simple I'm not available works wonders. And finally, reward yourself like a boss. No, really. You're not a robot. So stop expecting yourself to work non-stop without some incentive. Whether it's taking a break to watch an episode of your favorite show, treating yourself to a snack, or scrolling guilt-free after finishing a task, find something that feels like a win. Celebrating your progress keeps your brain hyped to keep going. Think of it like training a puppy, except the puppy is your brain, and the treat is anything that makes you happy. At the end of the day, productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters. So, start small, stay consistent, and don't beat yourself up for being human. We all have off days. But every little step forward is still progress, and that's what counts. Alright, so let's bring it all together. The key to getting things done isn't some magic productivity hack or waiting for motivation to strike. It's about starting small, staying focused, and being kind to yourself along the way. Break those big, overwhelming tasks into smaller steps, create a distraction-free environment, and stop waiting to feel ready. You're ready right now. Remember, Productivity isn't about perfection. It's not about cramming as much as possible into your day. It's about making progress where it really matters. And sure, you'll have days where you stumble or get stuck in a procrastination spiral. That's fine. What matters is that you don't let those moments define you. Every time you choose to take action, no matter how small, you're building momentum, and that's how real change happens. So, stop overthinking, stop waiting for the perfect time, and just start. Even if it's messy, even if it's slow, progress is progress. Your future self is out there cheering you on, wishing you'd start today. And honestly, you'll thank yourself later for taking that first step. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And hey, share this with a friend who might need a little push to stop procrastinating. Let's help each other out, right? Now, I want to hear from you in the comments. What's one task you're going to tackle today? No matter how small it is, drop it below. I'll be cheering you on. And if you're ready for more tips like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Let's make today the day you finally get things done. You've got this.